What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. I hope everyone is well. So we're back where we left off, guys. I don't know what my character's doing, a bit of a spinny winny. Yeah, so we're back where we left off, where we bought this bad boy, and we've got the other car in the other garage as well. But we've got a Thunder in stock. So I think I replaced the plates, I did, and I think I said I was going to go to get bed, guys. So I hope everyone is well and is still enjoying Car Dealer Simulator. So, without further ado, let's get a bit of sleep, if we can. There we go. Ooh, yeah, mate, very, very tiring. Let's pay our bills, as always, and we should definitely start on this car, as we need to get these cars ready and prepped, ready for sale again. I mean, the bodywork on this wasn't too bad, actually. Obviously, she needs a bit of a wash. Let's close the door, please. We'll open that one up. Right, so let's get our scanner out then, guys. And we'll see what she needs. I think she needs everything near enough. Yeah, she pretty much needs a lot of things. So, exhaust manifold wasn't even fitted. That's mad. That is mad indeed. So we've got a few bits, I think. Yeah, we have. Because I have a check this time, guys. Because last time I didn't check. And as you saw, I bought a load of better parts. Obviously, they've come in useful. But we need to crack on with this bad girl. So, what side should we start on first? We'll start with the exhaust as usual, I think. Yeah, I think we'll start with the exhaust system. That's always one of the easiest bits to deal with, guys. The exhaust system. So, yeah, we got an opportunity to buy this car, as you saw, guys. If you didn't check out the last episode, please go and check it out, because we got an opportunity to buy this. I did think it was 10 grand, not 15, but there we go. Hey-ho. Just means our profit and the amount of money we're going to spend on this one is going to need to be a bit more. But paying 15 grand, guys, and if we do all the bits to it, she should be worth at least late 20s. Well, that's my hope. We can only hope, guys. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I think we've got quite a good a vehicle here. She's not too rusty, so a bit of a wash would do us nicely on her. She hasn't got a manifold on her as well, so we don't have to take that off. We don't need to put it back on, so that saves a little bit of time as well, guys. But yeah, I think we're finding ourselves in a good situation. We're getting handed cars left, right, and centre now. And I thought, why not? We got the money, so why couldn't we take this one? She doesn't need a lot. I mean, well, she does need a lot doing to her, guys. But for what kind of car she is, we should be able to make a good amount of money out of her. Well, that's always the aim, isn't it? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's all about money-wise, guys. At the end of the day, and if we haven't got the money, we're in trouble. But let's get the exhaust muffler on. And then we want to get this on. Let's go back, actually, please, game. We'll get this on. So we don't get many deals, really, and I was quite happy to take this deal. So I think we were done. I thought it was, I'm sure it was 10.5, not 15, but he did us at the door and we couldn't negotiate. But we're going to work with it, guys. I think it's a good deal. Now, whether that's naive or not, depending on what we get for her, could come back and bite us in the arse, let's put it that way. But as a dealership, we need to take some kind of risks. So it's kind of a risk, but isn't a risk at the same time. I'm quite happy with what we're getting on with. We are making good progress. We are nearly, you'd be glad to hear, guys, at Reputation 7. So I'm going to say it again. Hopefully that's where the bloody upgrades start coming in, and we can hire at least somebody in one of these departments just to speed up the time. So I want it really to be in this department, because as much as fun as this is, taking cars apart, it's a bit time consuming. I don't mind washing them and doing the bodywork on them for the next step, but this is a lot more time and effort. So if we can get somebody onto this job, that would save us a lot of time in the long term and help us progress the dealership a little bit quicker. That's all it's about, guys. Progressing the dealership. We've got a feasible good name for ourselves now. You say we're being offered cars left, right, and centre. So with people offering us these cars, I mean, we've got a good reputation. No, we will buy them off them. I mean, we've not heard of little Sam for a while. We're giving him money, but we've not heard of him. But once we get this manifold on, guys, and we get the other little bit of the exhaust on, we've just got the blowholes. So I still don't understand how to remove the catalytic converter, but we'll come at that another time. We won't keep going on about it, guys. But yeah, hopefully you are enjoying this, guys. Please show your support down in the comments. I appreciate everybody that tunes in and watches these episodes. So still enjoying making it. So it's a long journey ahead. This dealership is not going to be built in a week. Well, it's gone over a week now. We're on day 25. So we've been in business, guys, nearly a month in game time. 30 days. So in a month's time, I think we've done okay. Hopefully you agree. I think we could have priced the cars. We learnt on the last episodes, guys, that we can price them a little bit more aggressively. And we could have maybe squeezed a little bit more money out. But, hey-ho. Hindsight's a wonderful thing in this terms, guys. So we've learnt it now. But we're getting to the better cars now, guys. We are getting nicer cars in stock. So we're not just totally working with the banger cars. We're working with old classics. Yeah, they need a bit of work. But the old classic cars, I do not mind working on whatsoever. So I do love them. So this Thunder, once she's in a good red as well. Very nice cherry red. So she's definitely going to catch the eye of the customers coming past. And we do have a gold car in our body workshop as well, guys, as you would have seen. So that is... See, that's just a sign of improvement, guys, that we'll be able to afford now these more expensive cars. So we are heading in that right direction. Right, blowhole time. Let's see if we can find... Well, there's one, there's another one. Oh, out of tape. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear me. Have we not got any tape? Why have we not got any tape in stock? Oh god, that's not good. We need tape for our blowholes. Oh god, we haven't, yeah. Okay, let's hit the sales. They're making quite a good amount of money out of us, guys. These car part mart. Car part mart, what a name for a server. But hey ho, they're giving us the parts we need. But they're certainly making money out of us. Right, we'll buy 3 tapes. Happy with that. £605. Wow. That's madness for some tape. For some block some holes. It's crazy, guys. So, I mean, people are just out to rip us off. Out to rip us off. How's tape? Nah, I don't know. Okay, it must be specialist tape. But, yeah. I think we're being diddled a little bit there. Right, while we're waiting for that tape then, we'll start taking the rear suspension off. As I say, that's a lot easier. So pretty much this car needs everything, guys, near enough. Like our last episodes. They're all needing quite a bit of work, which is not a bad thing. Keeping us in the business, keeping us reputational business up as well. Getting our name out there to everybody that we can do a job properly. So once this car is sorted, we've got one more to do. I mean, well, depending on how much the other car needs, we may be able to buy one more car, which would be quite nice. We could try and get 3 on the lot again. But that's all down to hindsight, guys. We need to see. Oh, our delivery man is here. Hang on with us then. Okay, let's take that off. Okay, right, let's go and get our delivery. No, we'll go out the front door. We don't want people seeing our cars. I've decided, guys. We'll keep that door shut when we're not open. Right. Hello, my friend. It's you again. At least you're not beeping at me. Maybe you're a different... Oh, no. I spoke too soon. I said he wasn't beeping at me then. Because he usually absolutely honks at us, guys, as you know. But there we go. So, we'll put this in our shelf. Some more tape. There's our Jeep. I mean, we could probably paint that, actually. Thinking about it. We could certainly... Oh, we don't need 3 tapes. No, we don't need 3 tapes. Move that over there. And we'll move that over there. And we should have a tape there. That's fine. Yeah, we could probably paint that up if we needed to. One of these next days, guys. Why not? Let's get her painted. Before she starts rusting up again, that's the thing. She is in the garage. Which is a good thing. Right. Let's just go underneath. Let's go underneath. Let's just go and do this bit. Because we're here anyway. So we got 2 more. It said 4. 4 it said. I bet they're going to be underneath it. Where are you? There's no one. One more. Are you going to be on the other side? Could well be. Okay, you're going to be on this side then. Oh, you on this side. Where are you? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Knew you would be. Right, so that's the exhaust system sorted, guys. That is that done. Repair work. Right, we took that suspension off. Let's take... Oh, God. Camera's a little bit wobbly today. Come on. Right, I'll take this one off as well. So, you guys, we'll probably work... I think what I'm going to do is work at the back end of the car first, and then we'll work forwards. Just because I feel like the back end's a little bit easier. Okay, we've still got to take the wheels off, which is a bit more of a pain, but this suspension's so much easier, less bolts, a lot quicker to get through, which is going to save us a little bit of time, which is gratefully needed. So, yeah, guys, what is there to say, really? I mean, we're plodding on nicely. So, obviously, employees are going to be important. Maybe we can get somebody to help us front a house as well. That would be nice. And we can just go out buying the cars, because we're going to be the owner once we do buy it off Little Sam. That's my goal, guys. Get this business off him, because he's not doing anything. So, we're doing all the work on these vehicles. Let's make sure we collect the right one. And he's just taking money off us. Okay, maybe we're renting it off him. I don't know what we're doing, guys. But we are definitely long-term wanting to take this over fully and make it our own. So we're cracking on quite nicely. So once this suspension's on, we're all good. And then we've got the wheels to do on this one. I think we've still got the mileage. We've got the paint and the body wash to do as well. So she's going to take a day or two to get in line, guys. This is not a bad thing, of course. Money takes time. So once she's all together, especially in this red, what a beautiful colour this red is. Say, we definitely took a right choice on taking this car. We had 3 different choices because we did remember, guys, we did have a couple of other cars offered to us earlier in the episodes. But they've expired, so we couldn't buy them anymore. So we were just left with this girl, which I'm not disappointed with, as I've said. She will make us the money. That is for sure. Right, so let's get these bolts on, and then that is the rear suspension complete. So she's going to ride a lot better at the back. She's got a new exhaust system on, so she won't be making as much noise as what she was doing. I'm sure as well it needed a battery, which we could probably do as well. Well, we're going to have to do it. I don't know why, we surely would. We're going to need that. So the next couple of cars, guys, we're having seeming a lot of battery issues. So that's always interesting, why the cars are not being looked after like that. But we know this town, don't we, guys? Absolute gang of morons. Don't look after what they appreciate their cars. They don't look after them. So it's our job to fix them up, get them sorted. Right, bish bash bosh. Nice. Right, now, oh, let's just take a look. Make sure everything's looking good on that respect. Yep, that's all good. So we made £2 profit already. Love it. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Oh, we've got tyre pressures on this one as well, which is a new part of the game, which I'm looking forward to doing, guys. Right, so what we'll do is the rear caliper rear, right? Okay, so they're needed doing. Calipers at the rear need doing. So what we'll do then, where's the rear? Where's the rear? Here we are. Right, so we'll get these off, guys. And because I think the brake discs are fine, I think, weren't they, just looking at that? We've only got the brake calipers to do at the back. So I didn't replace them because they're around 77%. So why should we replace something that's... I don't really want to replace stuff that's in yellow to green if it don't need to. I know it probably will add a lot more, well, add a little bit more money onto the actual vehicle, guys, but it just doesn't seem to make sense. Why should we spend money on something that necessarily doesn't need doing? That's not fundamental to the car. So I'm being a little bit picky. I'm not going to replace the brake discs because I'm happy with them. They say they're in the green, so why should we replace them? We'll get the calipers off, get some new ones on for that respect. At least then she has got the stopping power. And then we've got the front to sort out. And say guys, we've got tyre pressures now, so this is something new in the game that we can venture into. We're going to start finding that the tyre pressures are not the right ones, so we have to take them and get the pressures back up. So that's something new they've added into the game, which I appreciate that for, from the developers. So these developers, say guys, you saw from one of the last episodes, they've just updated the game a little bit, so we've got a bit more of a different sleeping animation now. And car market, we can see what kind of a margin we're making on the cars. If you haven't checked again, guys, you haven't checked the episodes out, go and check the previous episodes out. You'll be able to see that update when I first discovered it. I was a bit in shock, because I did completely forget they updated the game, and we haven't played it since then. So we all bumped into that one together, which is nice. See, it was about a month, over 2 months, and the game's on a good update. So everyone can appreciate that, I'm sure. If you guys are playing it as well, I'm sure you appreciate that. Right, so we are nearly done with this one. Let's get this last bolt in, and then we've got this brake caliper to do on the other side, and then that is the rear completed. Right, that's that side done. Let's go to that side. Let's get you undone. So the rear was a lot easier to work on this one, guys. A lot easier. Didn't need all the work. So once we get this off, get the brake caliper on. I actually might put the battery in first. I'll put it down. Put the. Should I? No. Why am I always say, guys, I'm going to work methodically. I was going to put the car down and put the battery in, but that doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure we don't have the brakes. Is it on the left front? So that wouldn't be safe to take out, because I was going to put the battery in it and then take us go and get brake pressures done. Not brake pressures, tyre pressures at the gas station. So that'd be quite interesting, guys, when we get the fuel pump here, when I do make that upgrade, which I don't think is a priority at the moment, but whether we can do it in-house instead of having to go out all the way out to the other gas station and doing that. That'd be much nicer just to have it on our back door. Brake caliper, brake disc. Oh dear, have I done the wrong thing? Probably then. Oh, bollocks. I thought it was the calipers. I thought it was the calipers, guys, that needed doing. Oh dear. Am I going to have to take that wheel off again? Looks like it. It definitely looks like I did it on the wrong side, I think. And it was the brake disc that needed replacing. Bollocks! So there you go, my little peanut brain. Oh, I can never remember what I'm doing. So I look at it 1 minute, guys, and then the next minute, as you know, I've absolutely forgotten what I was doing. Oh dear. Never mind, right, we'll go back to that side then in a minute. We'll scan the car again. And I'll just see if I did make a bit of a boo-boo. I have made quite a few boo-boos, if you know, guys. So I want to get the most out here. I want to get the most money out of this. I'm sure you guys do as well. We do want to get this deal with the ship progressed. So this car's the type of one that's going to get the money in. So we need to take our time and do really what's necessary on her to get sorted. Because if we're doing this on the older ones, I wouldn't really bothered. I thought, okay, we'll just leave that. But with this one being a muscle car, she's going to attract a bit different kind of clientele, not just your normal riffraff. So I want to make sure it's done properly. We don't want a bad reputation now. We're starting to increase ourselves a little bit in the community. Right, we'll take you off. Let's just scan you then. Because have I done the wrong thing? No, don't want to repair it. I have to aim at the bodywork. There we go. Bumper's a bit rusty. Brake. Where's the rear then? Brake caliper right front. Brake caliper right rear. Done. Brake caliper left front. Brake caliper left. Brake disc. Brake disc. I think we're all right, aren't we? There. I think we've done the right thing. I think it was the caliper that needed doing. Yeah. Okay. I think we're in a good situation in that sense, guys. So that's fine. We'll continue then. We will continue. So we need to get this off. Most of this needs replacing, as far as I know. So we're going to get this one off, and all this wants coming off and replacing because it hasn't even got something on this side, which we pay 15 grand for a car, guys. I mean, we worked out now we can scan them before we buy them, so I don't know if that helps us a little bit in our price negotiations. That's like looking over the car in real life, and I've only just figured that out, which is absolutely ridiculous, but I did. So we scanned this, but we couldn't negotiate. Now, whether I didn't press the right button or he just can't negotiate once he's here, because he definitely increased the price on us, guys. As you saw, I'm sure it pretty much said 10. I mean, we could even go back and check our emails and see how much originally he was offering, because we definitely paid 15 for this car, and it's not a 15 grand car with the amount of work that needs doing on it. 10, maybe then. I think that was more reasonable. Where he added the extra 5 from, but maybe we took too long answering him. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was, guys. We took too long, and the price went back up on the situation. So that's what I'm going to believe. We will check the emails again, just for my own peace of mind, that we weren't totally diddled. So I wasn't too happy when I saw it. I was like, well, sure it said 10, but never mind. We've got the car now, it's ours, and we're going to make twice as much money as he's sold it for anyway. So last laugh will be on him, because if he had spent the time doing this, guys, he would have had a perfectly good car to sell, but he gave it to us, so we're going to make the joyful profit out of it. Right, so 3 more. Brake disc and brake caliper are on left side, which is nice. Certainly working quick today, guys, don't you think? I think we're certainly whizzing through this project. Doesn't seem to be taking us as long as it usually feels. So it's just me just being absolutely blindsided. Feel like we're getting this car repaired quite quickly today, which is a good thing. So quicker it is, the less time, as I say, guys, we don't need to be shut. Right, last bolt, and then we've got, I'm pretty sure the suspension pin is a thing on this one. Pretty sure it's a thing. So let's go back there. Right, we want suspension, we want that off. Disassemble that, please. We need to replace this one. So that's left side. Suspension coming off now. Brake disc, gate calipers are on. We've got I've still got to keep remembering, guys. Don't let, well, to be too late, but I've got to remember to do the tyre pressures, which I'm hoping once we get the brakes done, we can quickly nip out and go and get that done. Once the battery's in, of course, because she's got no battery in it. So she's not going to start even with the manifold. Right, so we're on the last bolt here. So we'll get this bolt off. So I mean, look at all these pins on this front suspension, guys. Madness. You got the wishbones and track rods and all sorts down here. So back end is always better than the front end. That's what she said. Right, 2 more. And then I think we'll take the suspension pin out as well while we're here. And then we'll just get all this left side done in one shot, instead of switching over to the right side. Okay, let's work methodically. But looking at the car, guys, I mean, look at this. She's not totally a disaster. She's not totally rusted away. I wish they'll just sort this bit out here, as you can see, like I said before. It just shows this like dirt rust type thing. Whether we can actually replace that at a later date, that would be quite interesting. But it's just a bit annoying. You think, oh, I've not done that. And you get to there and you can't touch it, so maybe that's a later upgrade to come in the game, which the way the game's going, guys, hopefully it's going to be. Because I never expected to do tyre pressures. Did not expect that at all. Maybe we could even get an upgrade where we can actually charge the battery itself instead of replacing it. If it doesn't need replacing, we just need to charge it up a bit more. Maybe the car motor's not working. And I'll take some more ideas from Car Mechanics Simulator, put it into here, and this would be, which is a good game anyway, or a great game. It's been an absolute superb game if they added a little few more bits and bobs. But it might happen once the upgrades are done, as I say, guys. We'll see. When we get to that end goal, we'll certainly have a final thought on this game. But I'm definitely glad I got it, guys. Very, very glad I got it. If you haven't got it, guys, and you are enjoying it, I please recommend you go and get it, because, yeah, it looks very repetitive doing this type of thing, but this is all still early days of the dealership. Once we get them employees in, you're pretty much just running the business, buying and selling, making sure you've got that money in hand to pay your employees, obviously. We don't want to pay peanuts to our employees. We need to look after our employees once we get some. But yeah, once we've done that, basically then you can just focus on going and buying the cars and selling them. That's the more enjoyable thing. Or maybe you're not going to enjoy that and you enjoy this more than what I enjoy that. Everyone's got their own personal taste, of course. So you might enjoy doing the mechanical work rather than buying and selling. Or everyone's got different taste, haven't they? So it's definitely one for all, each for the other. Right, so, I always say right so when we're on the next part. We'll get this suspension pin out. And we're coming up to just gone 6 o'clock now in game. So we've not done too bad. The car's, mechanical-wise anyway, near enough done. Just got this right side to do. And then, obviously we've still got the mileage to do. I need to definitely remember to do that. We'll do that when we drop it down for the battery. I've done the plates. So mileage, battery, and then tyre pressures, bodywork, which the bodywork never takes too long. And then she is up for sale. And quite interesting, guys, what we can get for her, of course. Right, let's get you off and let's get a new one on. Suspension pins, so they're not going to snap on anybody, and we can get that right side wheel off at least today in game before we hit the sack, or hit the couch, as I say. Once we hit the couch, we've just got the right side, and then mechanical wise we're done. So quite pleased with that indeed. So come on, let's get you around here the best we can, guys. 2 more after this one. We'll hit this. Looking good. Tightened up properly. Don't need any loose bolts coming out causing an accident because it'll come back on the company. So let's get that in there. Last one there. So left side is done. You didn't even have a brake disc on this side. How that happens, I don't know. But you've got it now, car. You're going to feel 10 times better. So, bosh, 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 done, done, done. Okay, nice. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick scan. How's she looking? Yep, we're pretty much all on the green. It is a little bit annoying, the engine and radiator, but we'll get there. Battery we know. So we've just got, yep, just got the right side to do now, which is not too much hard work. Let's get under the car. Come on, my friend. Get under. Come on. Right, let's get the right wheel off. Yeah, I think we worked quite well, don't you think, guys? We're not even 7 o'clock yet. We may even get this done in-game today. That would be nice if we could get this all done in-game today, which I hope looking like we actually will do. That's going to save us even more time because, say, the bodywork stuff doesn't take as long. That's quite easy. And she does need a bit of a wash as well. We do definitely need to wash her up. Get all that worth of desert dust off her. So let's get this off, this wheel off. This car could definitely do with new rims as well, guys. Maybe, hopefully, that's going to be a thing we can do later in the game. Rims, because a car like this shouldn't have dead rims like this. This is awful. Awful, awful, awful. We should definitely have a little bit more muscle type rims on her. I don't like the rims that are on the guys, so hopefully that's something maybe we can change. Or even if we get the employee, we can get him to change. Obviously, it's going to be cost dependent on the company. 31, 31. But cosmetic wise, it needs to look right as well. Right, let's get you on. Brake calipers, fine. You're 78%. That's fine. Then we're not replacing you. So we've just got this. So we'll get this wheel back on. And then, again, guys, we've got the suspension pin and suspension to do. And then, voila, the battery. And then she's good to go. We'll take her out. Go and get her. We'll definitely take her out before we do the bodywork, because God knows what would happen. We take her out, guys, and we've painted her and got her all done up, and somebody crashes into us. And we don't really want to get her dirty. Once she's done, we want her on that car lot, gleaming and sheaming, and getting people's attention, ready for us to open. So, come on. 2 bolts to do here. We'll get you back nice and tight. Not too tight that the wheels are affected, of course. We don't want the bolt snapping. If we get a bolt snaps in here, guys, we're in for a big, big problem. How we're going to get it out, I don't think we've got the tool to get snap bolts out. So, that's interesting. Right, last one. And then we'll get this suspension done. What time are we now? 8 o'clock. Wow, we are absolutely whizzing along. We must be on extra Coke. The drink Coke. Just to clarify, guys. Right, let's get suspension off. Lots of cans of Coke. Keeping ourselves wired. Keeping ourselves up. We've had plenty of coffees in the daytime. So, let's get you off. Lovely suspension. It's your turn to be replaced. So, when we do get these upgrades, guys, you are going to see us working on the gearbox and the engine, which is going to be nice, because it is just a lot. I understand a lot of this is just rinse and repeat. It's, you know, wheels, the calipers, the brakes, the suspension, the pins, and that's all we seem to be able to replace at the moment. The manifold, the exhaust. So, getting that upgrade coming up forward is going to be interesting. Well, we haven't got an employee, but I have a sneaky suspicion, quite a few episodes, guys, that I saw, if we did upgrade this again, we would get an employee with it, which would be quite nice indeed. So we'll see, though, we'll see. We'll get there. I keep going on about employees, but I need one. I need help. We need to keep this. We need the dealership. We're doing well as a dealership, but we just need a little bit of extra help. Keep things flowing nicely. So, right, let's get you off. You are nearly done. Nice. We'll put you back in. Why not? There we go. So, we'll get you on. And then you are complete. What time are we now? Coming up to 9 o'clock. Right, okay, so we are going to be done today, guys. Really pleased with our progress. Just the battery after this. And then she is done in mechanical wise. So, tighty, lefty. I don't know if these arrows, actually, guys, if you hit the arrows, I know the longer sweeps make the tightening go quicker, but actually hitting them arrows, whether that's a speed boost as well, or it's just my imagination. See where I'm hitting the 3 arrows there on the wrench system? I don't know if that's like a little bit of an extra boost. It looks like it, but I could just be seeing things. Who knows? Have I missed 2 bolts there? Have I missed 2 bolts? That's not good. I think I have, guys. I'm glad I've just seen that. That could have been absolute disastrous. Oh, dearie me. I didn't really see that then. See there, guys? Yeah, I've missed 2 bolts there. Damn, that could have ended badly. That could have ended badly. That could have been an accident. The engine could have... manifold could have come loose. And then we would have had a problem. Or the pipe extending to the manifold. That's for sure. That could have been a real deal breaker there. Right, let's get you tightened up. And we'll tighten them up before I absolutely forget. Glad job I spotted that, guys. Just saw that bit of green glowing. And, yeah. surprise there. Right, let's go over here. Let's go over there and get that on. God, how did I forget them? How did I forget to put them on? That's a bad mechanical by me. Bad mechanic, guys. Bad mechanic indeed. Right, let's get you tightened up then. God. Whew. Right, one more. Please don't say I've missed anything else. Have I been a bit sloppy here, guys? Have I missed something? Hopefully not. Just these two. Thought we were going quite quickly, swimmingly. There you go. Right, you are done. Right, you're done. Everything tight, tight, tight. Right, let's have a scan in the car. What we're looking like. Oh, you registered. Bright disc, yeah. Right, okay, mechanical work, guys, is complete. We'll actually shut that door now, because we're going to bed in a minute. But, before we go to bed, as I promised, we will drop this girl down, and we'll get the battery done. And then we definitely know in the morning, she doesn't need anything doing that work. Where's the battery? Come here. There we go. Right, we'll get you off, my friend. Time for you to depart the car. You've served a purpose. It's time for an upgrade. New battery is needed. Right. Off you come. I'll take you out as well. Seems to be a bit quicker if I do that. We'll get you off. And of course, we'll hit the couch, guys. We'll pay little Sam in the rest of the bills. And then we'll go over to the garage, petrol station. And get the tyre pressures sorted. Right, off you come. And let's put you on. New battery installed. Nice work. So all mechanical work has been done in a day. So I'm happy with that. Happy with that indeed, guys. Good progress. Right. Let's get you tightened up. Nearly missed that bolt then, guys. Wondering what was going on. Nearly missed that bolt. Right. I know I've got to remove rust. That's the other car in the other station, which we can swap over in the morning. Right, is that done? Done. Yes, it is. Okay, one last scan, guys. One last scan. What profit are we looking at the moment? So we paid 15, we're looking at 18, but I think we'll get more than that. Brake disc, rear right. Ew, did we not do that? Ew, dear. Suspension pin, front pin, right front. Oh, I forgot that. Oh my god, I'm forgetting things, guys. This is an episode of forgetting things. Oh my lord. So we've got the right... Oh my lord, what have I done? What have I done? Right, so, that's annoying. We'll work a little bit harder. I want to get these done today. Guys. I don't want to be fiddling around later on. Right, we'll get you off then. I thought I did replace you. Or did I... Did I do you? Who knows, right. We'll get on with that then. Oh, brake disc on the right rear as well we need to do. Right, we'll squidge on with that then. God, guys, I missed quite a bit again tonight, which is quite annoying. Maybe that's why we've been swimmingly going too quickly. Thought things were going too well. We've ended up with disasters. But no, they're not really disasters. They're just nuisances that we didn't really need. Means we're going to have to spend a little bit of extra time just checking over everything. Glad job I checked, guys. Glad job I checked. Because once she's off the ramp, I don't want to put her back on it. She can go into the body section. That's the main thing. We don't want to be taking it in, out, shake it all about, do the old cokey and turn around. Right, we'll put you on. There we go. Okay, right, nice one. Thank you, game. I would have totally forgot about that. Right, let's get you tightened up. We'll get you on, and then we'll get the right brake disc on as well if we've got it. Take it we did order it. I just didn't put it on. Maybe it was the caliper like I did with the left. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Gotta pay more attention. Pay more attention, Taylor. Right, that's that. Let's get you there. Let's get you tightened up. Still before midnight, so I'm not too mad. We've worked later than this before. It won't take too long to get the brake disc on. Right, let's get you off. Oh, we won't put you on, shall we say. So, nearly there. Right, then you're on. Right, you're done. And then we want brake disc. Brakey disc. Come here. Right, sorry guys. I put you back on. Thought you were safe. You need to come back off. Ah, so frustrating. But we'll get there. Right. So, once this is done, guys, we should be, fingers crossed, fully done. No more issues with the mechanical work. I will scan it again. I'm going to scan, and scan. Make sure I haven't missed anything that needs unmissing that we can touch. We know, we know the engine and that we're going to suffer because we can't do that work yet. And that's why I want that upgrade, guys, because that is probably a big situation as to why we're not making just that bit more money than we need to. If the radiator and the gearbox and the engine are a bit sluggish, then of course we're not going to make all the profit on the car because the engine's a bit dodgy, and that means we have to be honest and tell the customer, and then the customer has to take it to somebody else to go and get replaced, which is an absolute faff. An absolute faff. So we'll get you off in the end. We'll put a new one on. Yeah, I did buy a new one, so you were being intended to be replaced. Right, get you on. Battery's on, so promise guys, once this is on, one last scan, and then we'll hit the couch, pay a little Sam, pay the utility bills, and then we'll go and get the tyre pressures. We'll go see how that fully works. I think I remember from last time when the game told me, but I'm sure it'll tell me again. I actually need to check what side I need doing. I think it was it the right side or left side the tyre pressures needed doing? It might be the left, where the tyre pressures need to be put back to the right situation. Right, so you're on. Two more guys, two more bolts, and then we can sing Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Once this one's done, but we have got another car to do. We've got another car to mechanically sort out, which I think as well needed quite a bit of work doing on it because we had to get a bit of a money offer. Right, last one. Right, there we go. Tight as a nut. Right, we'll drop you down as well. We don't need you up there now. Because that should be you done, my friend. Just gone midnight. One last scan. Did we get everything? We did, guys. Look at that. Okay, happy Larry. Looking good. Front left tyre, yeah, okay, so it's front lefts we need to do. Right, fine. Right, so without further ado, guys, let's hit the sack again. We'll sleep till 8 o'clock. Do. Right, what we'll do is we'll pay these bills. Always to remember to pay your bill, guys. Pay them first. Save having to worry. Right, they're paid. That's taking us down to 7 grand. Right, let's take this girl. Let's take her out. Let's get her to the gas station. She sounds all right, doesn't she? She doesn't sound too bad. I think the engine sounds could be a little bit better in this car, in this game, sorry. But they're not bad. They're not bad. She's got quite a bit of fuel in her as well, which is nice. Right, let's take our time. Let's not crash into anyone because that would be a disaster. Oh, out the way, mate. Out the way, my friend. Out the way. Excuse me. What was that? Whoa! Oh, that's because the tyres are flat. Okay, yeah, so we got the animation for the tyres. Right, let's pull up here then. Right, we want to... right, how do we use you? We want to use you, and we want to go left front, so we want to interact. And then we want to interact with you. So how do we reduce pressure, add pressure? Right, we want to get you up to in the green. So we're going to take our time, take it slowly. Up on the D-pad, guys, it is. So add the pressure. And you're just going to watch it. It will float up quite a bit. Okay, happy with that. So we'll quit that. We'll take that off you. You are done. And we'll put you on that side. And we'll do that. Nice touch, guys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, how low are you? Oh, God, yeah, you were flat. Wow. Right, let's get you... God, you were really, really flat. That's not good. Let's just keep watching you go up. Make sure you get in the green. A little bit more. Up on the D-pad it is, guys. In the green. Happy with that. Happy, happy Larry. Right. So that should be all tyre pressures done, as far as I can tell. Put you back. Let's just check. Let's scan. We'll get our scanner out in front of the garage. Okay, nice. Yep. Right. Good to go on that respect. No, we don't need that. Right. Tyre pressures done. That's better. Now the car feels a lot. What's that noise? I don't like that noise. Whoa! You absolute moron! Oh, hopefully that's not done any damage. Jesus. Just as I said as well. What's that noise? Why is the car making that noise? Why is it doing that? Just as I said I didn't want to crash somebody. Ah, so frustrating. Please don't say that's damaged the car. We don't need that. We didn't need that. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Oh, bodywork, 91%. So it's gone down a little bit. Or was it always like that? I'm not too sure. God damn. Why did he crash into us like that, the fool? You can see we were pulling out. Never mind. Right, let's get her washed. Let's get her washed. She needs a good wash. She needs a bit of TLC, a bit of loving. Tyre pressures are good. So that's a nice touch. So they're in the green. We'll get her washed up now. She is a little bit dirty. Nice. Leave it for a second. And then we'll rinse her. Get all that dirty grime off. Get that mucky car that crashed into us off there as well. We don't need the residue of that stupid moron crashing into us. She does look good, guys. Look at that. She looks good. She's not even really rusty, is she? She looks... she's got a little bit of rust we can work on. Yeah, there's a little bit of rust there, which we will touch up. So what we'll do, we'll get this girl out. You'll sound like you're blowing, but that's fine. Put you into here. There you go. You go in there, my friend. And then we'll just get you... No, don't want to open the trunk. We'll put you in here, and we'll just do a little bit of body work to you. And we've got the mileage to do as well, haven't we? Right, where is our mileage tool? Right, we'll just... any bit of grime, any bit of work. Let's have a quick look. What we're looking at. A little bit there. A little bit there. Bumpers need definitely... Oh. Anywhere else? Bumper. Don't look like we can do that, actually. Got a little bit of rust there. A little bit of rust there. Any bit more rust? Any more rust? Where's the rust then? Certainly shake you up a little bit. There's a little bit of rust here we can work with. There we go. That's it. I think we've got pretty much everything there. Let's get that putty on. We'll get that on. Get you, then your bodywork is 100% after our accident as well. That didn't help the situation. So we'll get you painted up. I say, that absolute fool. There's no need to crash into us. You could see we were pulling out of that garage, guys. Now, okay, we might have pulled out quite aggressively, but he should have braked. He should have seen. He should have been paying attention on the road. Probably on his phone. No doubt. Probably on his phone. Right, let's just get these little bits touched up. There isn't a lot to do on it, which is nice. So we know she's been looked after body-wise. Okay, that's diddly-diddly-do. Get you up there. Where else have we got to do? Oop, come here, game. Okay, yeah. Bumper's a little bit rusty. Alright, that's you. That should be you done now, is it? Oh, there we go. Right, sander time, guys. Bit of sanding. Get the putty smooth on it. So then, she is ready for paint. Nice cherry red. Definitely going to pop for the customer, whoever buys her when it's warm. Well, it's always warm in Vegas or California, wherever we are in game. Alright, so let's just sand you down nicely. Should be near enough there. Sand that down, sand that down. Sand you down as well. Right, there we go. Here comes the spray gun. Let's get you cherried up. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Look at that, guys. Look at the shine. Look at the gleam. Looking good. Looking good. Happy with this project. It's gone well. Considering we paid 15 grand. We should be asking quite a lot of money for it. Right, let's get you down there. Get you down there. Get you painted up. You've got a few different, especially on your silver work. Your chrome. You're a little bit, and your bumper's a lot knackered, which is a little bit annoying. Could have done with a new bumper. Why you got a rusty bumper? Nice, 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 nice. Make sure we get most of the paint on. Okay, up the archway. There we go, guys. And then just there, just on along the door, and then we shouldn't be too far off now. It's got the front side to do on this side. She's looking good. She does look good. Damn, she looks good. Definitely makes a pop. There she goes. Looking good. Look at that, guys. She looked brand new. Bit of a tinted window as well. Right. Mileage. Let's get this mileage down on her if we can. Let's start working on that. She's at 49 at the moment. So we want to bring that right down if we can. The best we can. What can we get her to? It must be low 40s, surely. Low 40s, I'm saying, guys, before the game starts to freak out. Down to 46. Come on, let's try and get down to at least 40. 45. Still in the green. Things are still looking good. 44. Yeah, we're certainly spiking. Oh, we're spiking now. Like Richard Noble. Oh, yeah, we're really. Oh, okay. We're really. Yeah. Okay, doesn't like that. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like that. Let's try and get that to 0 if we can. And we're just going to have to sit there. Right, 43,700. We'll take it. We've messed with the mileage. Right, one last scan, guys. One last scan. Where's our scanner? Have we completed what we can on her? We have. She is. Fuses there, okay. Tire pressure's good. She's not polished yet. Right, that's fine. Right, she's ready for a photo, guys. She is ready for a photo pose. And we're not going to do it. Why are you making that sound? I don't understand that. Was that the engine? Right, let's. We're not going to take a picture in the spot because it's always annoying. We'll take it just outside the dealership. We'll get our name in as well. There we go. 7 photos. Right, let's get you. We'll put you prime in the middle. We'll put you. Yeah, we'll put you there. Looking good. Looking good. Right, nice. You look good, my girl. You certainly do. Right, let's go and get her priced up, guys. Let's see what our work has contributed to. So, let's go to cars. Right, I'll add you on there. New advertisement. Phantom Thunder. 77% drivable. Yeah, we know it's got a few engine issues. Visual, excellent. 19 grand. Ooh, interesting. Obviously, we want more than that. We want at least high 20s. Oh, game's just turned yellow now. So sit. Yellow starts about there. So we'll sit around 24,700. I'm happy with that. So that's a profit margin, market value. Well, 26% above market value because they were saying 19. Washed clean plates. We didn't get 7 photos though. Oh, we haven't added the photos. Okay, yeah, we need to add them on top of there as well. Photos are on. Clean plates, washed. All good. Tyre pressures? No. Or was the game bugged? Because it did definitely sound like the game was bugged, wasn't it, a little bit? That's quite annoying. Maybe, do we need to go and do the other side? We might need to go and do the other side, maybe. We'll post that, though. I'm happy. Oh, yeah, see that? I mean, now we just added the photos. We can get even more money out of her. Right, so yeah. We'll look at 26 grand. So that's 31% above what we were asking. 26,000. Nice. Right, so we'll post that up. 26 grand. Nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Tyre pressures seemed okay to me, but maybe not. Let's just scanner. What is the tyre pressures? They're in the green. Maybe they were a little bit low. 290. Yeah, maybe they're a little bit low. Well, that's fine. I'm happy with that. We can. She's up for sale. So there you go, guys. 26,000. The most expensive car we've had on the channel today. So she looks good. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. We've got this car done quite swiftly, which was nice. So guys, yeah, guys, if you appreciated the video, smash that like button. Dislike if you didn't, guys. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, guys. Helps us on our journey. Long way to go. And also hit that notification bell, guys. Tells you every time we go live or we make another episode or a new video of another game. So love you all, guys. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.